Jamie, finished up here today against Maldon and Tiptree 0-0, second 0-0 at home. What are your original thoughts on the game?
I thought we did okay. I thought we were good in spells, defended very well. So overall, I thought the team did okay. I think it's probably a similar sort of thing of what the theme's been over the last 2 or 3 weeks of the top end of the pitch. Just that little bit of quality I think it's been missing, whether it's a cross, final pass or the decision making and finishing. And I think we were probably that away from winning today. I thought overall we were okay. They've hit the post, but I think Phelpsy's not really had much to do. Their keeper, that was my thing, that hasn't had a lot to do, but we've been in areas where we should have, created more. So it's been a bit of a theme, and it's something that we are working on, and I think we just have to be better really in that final third.
Yeah, so Smudger's had one first half. He could have put his left foot through it, but it just kind of tangled up under his feet. And Samurai again, same sort of thing at the back post. But we pretty much up until that point dominated the game really.
Yeah, I thought we were in control. I was quite pleased with everything. Smudger's one, I think he's tried too hard. It was more of a case of probably letting the ball hit him. Same as Sammy, I think it ended up getting cleared off the line. But yeah, I felt quite comfortable. I felt we were doing well, fairly controllable. And in second half, begun probably a bit open. It was going back to front. They were attacking, we were attacking. But I just felt that if we just had that little bit more quality, took our time a bit more, been a bit more ruthless, then I think we would have won the game. So can't really fault the boys as in their effort, and defensively were good. But yeah, the front line, and it's not even just the front line of moaning at Smudge, it's the balls that he gets played into him, the crosses that he receives. So I think it's an overall as a team of just being better when we get in good areas of the pitch. I've always sort of said you want an outcome, whether that's a cross, a shot or a good decision. We got into that area a lot and there was nothing come of it, and we lost it and they were breaking. So that was all that was missing today. Clean sheet's good after obviously our last result, getting beat. And you take the run of games over and we've lost 1 in 12. So, draws would be the thing that killed us. Early in the season we couldn't draw a game. We were either winning or losing. And in this sort of last month we've probably drawn too many, especially home. The last 2 have been 0-0, and really it's been down to us of not being, as clinical as we've normally been in the top third of the pitch.
Yeah, in second half you took Corey off and put Millsy on. Was there any thoughts on changing any others in that midfield? Because it's a hard pitch. It's tough for them, and you got Warman on the bench and
Junior. Yeah, there was, and then you sort of see the game as it is at 0-0, and you're like, we weren't in what I would consider total control. So you're like, if I change it, the speed of the game, are they up to it? So it's always a tough one when it's 0-0, because in the end you're like, okay, well we take a point. Sometimes when you change it to maybe try and go and win it, sometimes you can lose it. So it's always a funny situation, especially for me, looking at it going, is it going to make much of a difference? Will it help us or hinder us? So yeah, that was more, I suppose, looking at it thinking, well, if it stays 0-0, it's not too bad. And sometimes I don't like making changes at that point and then we end up losing it. And it's no fault of the sub, but it's sometimes the balance of it. People are still up to speed with the game. So yeah, there was definitely thought. I spoke to Junior throughout the sort of as the game was going on and was looking at who I could change and what to do. But in the end, I sort of kept with it. But no, Junior's well in to be playing, and as I spoke last Thursday, that he missed training on Thursday. Otherwise, he would be playing. So it's difficult, and sometimes it's not always down to me. It's the player makes my decision for me. And Al's missed a couple of bit of training sessions because of work, so he had to go on the bench. But we have a good midfield to choose from, 5 from 3, and it's down to me, I suppose, to get the balance right. And then obviously in game make the right decisions. And I suppose sometimes you're happy you've took a 0-0, you haven't lost it, so you play a bit safe at times, I suppose.
And Maldon, of course, this week have been bringing in players left, right and centre, big money signings. Thought we coped with them really well. Today, Jaden and the 2 Jadens at the back look really solid. Phelps has made a brilliant save for us again, hasn't he? So we're defending really well, aren't we? Yeah,
I think the back line have been brilliant. I think Jaden and Jaden are arguably the best 2 in the league. For me, they've been outstanding all season. we had Alfie back, who made a big difference. Always 7 out of 10, if not more. And G done really well defensively. He covers well. So the back four have been good, and then Phelpsy, throughout the run we've been on, has sort of made big saves at big moments and makes another one. So yeah, defensively we've been good, and I think whether it's Carts, Dicko, Junior, Al in front of them, defend really well. So yeah, as a defensive unit we're good, and in the front line have worked their socks off as well. So we're a very good defensive unit, definitely. But we need to obviously be better as an attacking unit. But no, the two centre halves, I can't praise them enough for this season. They've been outstanding.
Well, thanks very much. Again, we have to remember we've only lost one in the last 12, like you say. So it's still a brilliant run that we were on, and the guys have done really well, and so have you. So congratulations,
No
and
problem,
we
you.
move on to the next one.
Cheers, thank you very much.